Welcome to the culture of Bitcoin. In today's video, we're diving into the politicization of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as the presidential election approaches. Whether you love him or hate him, former President Donald J. Trump has taken a strong pro-crypto stance, promising to be the crypto president. But what does this mean for the future of Bitcoin and blockchain technology? Stay tuned as we explore Trump's promises, potential impacts, and what it all means for the crypto community. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing fast. It's like every day there's something new, something groundbreaking that shifts our perspective. Remember when Bitcoin was this weird internet money only tech guys talked about? It was like a secret club for the tech savvy, a niche interest that most people didn't understand. Now it's everywhere and politicians are starting to freak out. It's not just a tech thing anymore, it's a global phenomenon that's shaking up the status quo. The United States of America is on the verge of a presidential election. And guess what? Bitcoin is becoming a major talking point. Crazy, right? It's infiltrating mainstream politics in a way no one could have predicted. This digital currency, this decentralized system, it's somehow become a political football. Candidates are debating its merits and pitfalls, and it's influencing voter opinions. People are starting to see Bitcoin as a way to break free from the traditional financial system. It's not just about making money, it's about reclaiming financial autonomy. They're tired of banks and governments controlling their money. Financial crises, the bailouts, the lack of transparency. People have had enough. They want something different, something more transparent. And Bitcoin seems to offer that. It's a promise of a new kind of financial freedom, one that's not tied to any central authority. This is huge. It's not just a trend, it's a movement. It's like a whole new way of looking at money and power. The very concept of currency is being redefined, and it's opening up possibilities we never imagined. And it's all happening right in front of our eyes. We're living through a pivotal moment in financial history. We're witnessing the birth of something big, something that could change everything. The way we save, spend, and think about money is evolving. Buckle up, folks, because things are about to get interesting. The ride is just beginning, and who knows where it will take us. One thing's for sure, the era of Bitcoin is here, and it's not going away anytime soon. So Trump's back in the game and he's playing the crypto card. He's been talking a lot about Bitcoin, saying all the right things. He's against that whole central bank digital currency thing, which a lot of people see as a threat to freedom. He's all about individual liberty. Remember, Trump's saying he wants to make America a haven for Bitcoin miners. He wants to bring back jobs, boost the economy, and he sees Bitcoin and crypto as a way to do it. He even went as far as calling Bitcoin very brilliant. Now, whether he can actually deliver on these promises is another story. But one thing's for sure, Trump knows how to tap into what people are thinking. He knows there's a growing movement of people who are into crypto, and he's trying to get them on his side. It's a smart move, politically speaking. We'll see how it plays out. The idea of making America a hub for Bitcoin mining is ambitious. It involves not just policy changes, but also significant investments in infrastructure. Setting up mining facilities requires a lot of energy, and Trump's plan would need to address the environmental concerns that come with it. Perhaps he'll push for renewable energy sources to power these operations, which could be a win-win for both the economy and the environment. Analysts are divided on whether his promises are feasible or just political rhetoric. History has shown that political promises can be a mixed bag, often easier said than done. Yet his supporters are hopeful, believing that his business acumen could translate into effective governance. On the other hand, skeptics worry that this could be another overpromise with underwhelming results. The cryptocurrency market itself is volatile, and tying national policy to such an unpredictable asset could be risky. Experts suggest a balanced approach, integrating crypto while safeguarding against its inherent risks. As Trump continues to rally support, the nation watches closely, waiting to see if his crypto-friendly vision will materialize. One thing is certain: the conversation around cryptocurrency and its place in America's future is far from over. Only time will tell if Trump's promises will lead to a crypto-friendly America, or if they will remain just that, promises. Here's where things get really interesting. Trump decided to go with J.D. Vance as his running mate. Now, Vance is a known Bitcoin guy. He's been talking about it for years, investing in it the whole 9 yards. Having someone like that a heartbeat away from the presidency is a big deal for the crypto world. Think about it. You've got a president who's openly pro-crypto and a vice president who actually understands how this stuff works. That's a powerful combination. It sends a clear message. This administration is taking Bitcoin seriously. They see it as the future of finance, and they're not afraid to say it. This could have huge implications for the entire crypto industry. Remember when Bitcoin was this fringe thing that only libertarians and tech geeks were talking about? Those days are long gone, man. Bitcoin has gone mainstream. More and more people are starting to understand what it is and how it works. They're buying it, they're using it as a savings platform, and they're investing in it. Big institutions are getting involved too. Wall Street, Silicon Valley, they're all trying to figure out how to get a piece of the action. This is a huge shift, and it's only going to continue. Bitcoin is no longer this obscure technical thing. It's becoming a part of our everyday lives. And with Trump's pro-crypto stance, it's only going to become more mainstream. Now, here's the thing about Bitcoin and the whole crypto world. It's still the Wild West out there. There aren't a lot of clear rules and regulations, which can be a good and a bad thing. On the one hand, it allows for innovation. Companies can experiment, try new things, and push the boundaries without being bogged down by bureaucracy. But on the other hand, it creates uncertainty. People are hesitant to invest if they don't know what the rules are. That's why we need clear regulations. Even if Trump delivers on his promises, we need to create a level playing field, protect investors, and prevent fraud. Let's talk about the Bitcoin market. This thing is volatile. It's like a roller coaster. 1 minute it's up, the next minute it's down. But with Trump's pro-crypto stance and the growing mainstream acceptance of Bitcoin, a lot of people are predicting a bull market. They're saying Bitcoin could hit new all-time highs. Some are even saying it could reach 100,000, 200,000, even $1 million per coin. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take my word for it. But the potential is there. If Trump follows through on his promises, and if the regulatory landscape becomes more clear, we could see a massive influx of money into the crypto market. The crypto world is constantly evolving. New technologies are emerging, new applications are being developed, and it's hard to keep up with it all. But one thing's for sure, the future of the crypto industry is bright. we're going to see more innovation, more adoption, and more disruption. Crypto is not going away, it's here to stay, but there's also a lot of uncertainty. Regulations could stifle innovation. Governments could try to shut it down. We don't know what's going to happen, but that's what makes it so exciting. It's a wild ride and we're all along for it. Here's another thing to think about. Bitcoin isn't just an American thing, it's a global phenomenon. People all over the world are using it, investing in it, and building businesses on it. It's a decentralized system, remember. It doesn't care about borders or governments. And that's what makes it so incredibly powerful. Bitcoin has the potential to bank the unbanked, to empower individuals, and to create a more equitable financial system. It could change the world, and it all started with this weird internet money. One of the most important things to understand about Bitcoin is that it's decentralized. It's not controlled by any one person, institution, or government. And that's a direct challenge to the traditional financial system. Banks, governments, and central banks, they're all about control. They control the money supply, they control interest rates, they control everything. But with Bitcoin, they have no control. And that scares them. They see it as a threat to their power. And they're right. Bitcoin has the potential to upend the entire financial system as we know it. The long-term implications of a crypto presidency. Imagine a world where cryptocurrency isn't just a fringe investment, but a central pillar of the economy. At the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. doubled down on his support for Bitcoin, stating that he holds most of his wealth in Bitcoin and is fully committed to its success. He emphasized the importance of Bitcoin for economic freedom and transparency. Kennedy criticized the Federal Reserve, highlighting its relationship with Congress as parasitical and detrimental to the American public. He argued that the Fed operates in the interest of bankers rather than the general population. The ripple effects could be felt across global financial markets, altering the way we think about money and value. RFK Jr. also pointed out the disparity caused by COVID lockdowns, which he claimed benefited billionaires and large corporations while devastating small businesses. This, he argued, underscores the need for economic systems that favour everyday Americans over corporate giants. Imagine a world where Bitcoin or another cryptocurrency takes the place of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. Earlier this year at CoinDesk's Consensus Conference, Kennedy spoke about the critical role of cryptocurrency in ensuring transactional freedom. He stressed the need for sovereignty over personal wallets, transparent currency, and maintaining America's leadership in blockchain technology. Or maybe it's all just hype. Perhaps the promises of a crypto utopia are exaggerated. Maybe Bitcoin is just a fad, we don't know. The volatility and skepticism surrounding it can't be ignored. But one thing's for sure, this is a pivotal moment in history. The decisions we make now will shape the future of finance. The decisions we make now will have far-reaching consequences. Policymakers, investors, and everyday citizens all have a role to play. We're on the verge of something big, something that could redefine the very fabric of our financial systems, something that could change everything. The integration of blockchain technology could revolutionize industries beyond finance. And I, for one, am excited to see what happens next. The future is uncertain, but it's full of potential and possibilities. Thank you for watching The Culture of Bitcoin. As we've seen, RFK Jr.'s advocacy for Bitcoin highlights the growing political acceptance and potential for cryptocurrency to reshape our economic landscape. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis and updates on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Your support helps us bring more valuable content to the community. Stay informed, stay empowered. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of Bitcoin.